What's going on, guys? County Ains back here again. Late night Sunday video, guys. But I just got a brainwave. So I recently hit 20,000 subscribers. I actually hit 22,000 subscribers just there today. And, you know, a lot of people are getting into YouTube and social media, TikTok, things like that. And I see a lot of people blowing up. And it's absolutely amazing, guys. The space, especially in Ireland, because obviously I'm taking it from Irish perspective because that's all I know, right? That, you know, it's really easy and simple, quote unquote, to blow up on YouTube, but you guys need like the right kind of hacks, the right tips. Well, this video, guys, I'm going to break down exactly how I got to 20,000 subscribers. So be a lot of talking, get your notepads ready. I have my notepad here, guys, just so I don't forget any topic. So excuse me if I am rambling on, but just leave this on as a podcast in your car. This might go on for a while, guys, but I love to talk, so let's get it, guys. So, like I just said, I just hit 22,000 subscribers, guys, and I'm no expert on YouTube by any means, so let that be known, right? I'm not an expert in YouTube at all, but I do know a couple things about YouTube, guys. How to make money from it, somewhat, and probably how to make a full-time living in the near future from it, and also how to get lots of views, subscribers, etc., etc., etc. So, but like I said, I'm no expert, guys, so don't be blaming me if these tips don't work for you, but they should 100%. If you follow these tips, guys, I'm like 99% sure that you can, right? And just from the get-go, guys, anyone, I think, in the world, I think any single person in the entire world, no matter who you are, where you're from, whatever the case may be, you can 100% make a full-time living from social media. That's not just like, you know, personal training or something like that, because I love personal training as well, but that's not just personal training. That's because kind of what my singular focus when I first started doing social media was to become a full-time personal trainer from it, which will eventually happen, I think, if I get enough of a following and develop enough of a brand. But the end goal is just to get, you know, YouTube views, right? That's the end goal for a lot of people, right? And these are 100% foolproof tips. And it's a guide, 100% guide on how you guys can do it. At least to get 20,000 subs, but I'm gonna hit 100,000 subs one day, like 100%, guys. It's gonna happen, right? You know what I mean? Get 100K subs or die trying. You know what I mean? That's what I'm doing right now. So, first things first, guys. Timing is everything on YouTube, and in the social media space, guys, with the internet moving so fast the way it is, it's absolutely everything, guys. Timing is the number one thing with relationships, with people, you know, in your life, with business, with absolutely everything in life. Timing is the number one key aspect that a lot of people underrate. Like, a lot of people underrate. You know, I was watching a Nelk podcast with Bradley Martin and the Nelk boys. Everyone knows those, right? That's, you know, the biggest YouTubers pretty much in the world. I'm taking this from a very heavy YouTube perspective, guys, right? Because that's all I know. I don't post to TikTok or anything like that. I don't even have an account. I barely have an account, like one post or whatever, 5 posts on the shit. So I'm taking this solely from a YouTube perspective. So timing is absolutely everything, guys. With the internet moving so fast, if you don't post a video that day about that topic, that trending topic, you're just not going to get views from it, guys. Like, straight up. Like, I don't know what it is the case, but a lot of people think, yo, this topic came out a month ago, let me just ride that bandwagon. You're not going to get any views, guys. It just doesn't happen, right? You need to be quick. Always thinking making money. You know, don't ever think like, yo, I can waste time on this. Have like this huge sense of urgency, like every single day. You know, social media is changing so fast that to make topics that are gripping to people, you know, you have to be constantly up to date with everything. You know, follow everything, guys. Follow everything. I don't watch the news or anything, but I do follow YouTube super closely. Like, every video that drops, anything like that, you know, I try and do it to react to it to the best of my ability, you know, because that's what I want to get good at, right? Work solely on that, guys. You know, work just 100% solely, tirelessly, effortlessly on every single thing that you do on your social media platform, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, whatever the case may be. And I'm going to take this from a YouTube perspective, like I said. So if you're doing YouTube, guys, just work super hard at the shit. Like, just don't even forget about everything else. You got to be 100% like laser-like focused, you know what I mean? Or else it just isn't going to happen, you know, my personal opinion. But like I said, I'm not an expert, but I will be giving you guys my tips. So the number one key as well, there's a few number one keys on this, guys. Like, a lot of people don't understand. So I'm not talking like an expert here, but I do know that if you don't do something that you love, you will never make money from it, or you'll never make it a passion. You'll never make a full-time gig, because really, and everybody knows this, guys. Everyone knows that, oh man, I'm going to do this, like, I'm going to become like a big, you know, WWE superstar, but then their heart is not in the wrestling or whatever the case may be, and they just they do it for 6 months and they just drop off. You know, oh, I'm gonna become a big Instagram celebrity, and they do it for 3 months, they don't see any growth, and they just drop off. Like straight up, that's every single person. Because growth doesn't come overnight, guys. A lot of people think that on YouTube, the Nelk Boys, Andrew Tate, all these huge celebrities are just appeared out of thin air. Oh my God, they blew up so fast. They blew up within 3 months. And every single kid and every single college kid is saying, yo, I'm going to blow up like the Nelk Boys and Tate, and I'm going to be the next, YouTube superstar, and this guy and this guy. Guys, they've been on these platforms 12, 15 years. No shit, guys. Like, just go back and check out their old stuff. They may delete their channels. They may, make moves elsewhere or do different avenues of revenue, do different social media platforms, but they've been doing that shit for 15 years, guys, 20 years, their whole life. Logan Paul, Jake Paul, weren't they making videos at 3 years old, 5 years old? 5 years old, making videos. Google Gaga, making the videos and shit, bullshit, whatever. But you're perfecting the craft, guys. You see, what a lot of people underestimate is when you do something every single day, no matter how bad it is, guys, you're perfecting that craft every single day. Every single day, and you're getting better, and you're getting better, and you're getting better. And that growth leads to success, guys. It just 100% does. Hard work doesn't lead to success, but hard work leads to, discipline, which leads to friggin' success. Like, it just eventually, you have to hit it. Guys, if all you're doing is working 10 hours a day on YouTube channel, 15 hours a day on a YouTube channel, nonstop, just every single day, how could you not blow up? How could you not blow up? A lot of people think, man, I'm just gonna do 3 hours here. I'm gonna build a band and then play once a week, once a month. Doesn't work like that nowadays, guys. The way the rapid change of the internet and the rapid changing YouTube sphere and all that stuff is changing, it just doesn't work like that. You have to be super, super, super consistent over time. So that's the next point I want to say. Consistency is the hardest thing in the world, and you have to be on top of it, guys. 99% of people can't do that because they have full-time jobs, they have wives, they have a full family, they have all these different, they have all these different requirements, they have all these different things stopping them from doing that. If you can't do it 100%, I mean, I hate to break it to you guys, but it's just not going to happen. It just isn't going to happen. A lot of these people that you see that do videos or social media platforms, they've dedicated their whole life just to doing that. And, they reap the benefits from it, guys. It's like anything else. People think that putting yourself out there, whatever the case may be, social media platforms, is that, nothing may come from it. I'm telling you guys, you work 10, 15 hours a day on anything, even just 6 hours a day, 6 hours a day on anything. I probably work like 6 hours a day, but every single day, like every single day, at least doing shorts or doing videos or whatever the case may be. In the last year and a half, I didn't realize this consistency for a long time. It hits you at different stages in life. Maybe it hits you at friggin' 10 years old. You're like, oh, I know exactly how to get big on the social media platform. Let me do this. And you blow up at the age of 17, 18. Maybe you start at 25. Like I started at 25 being pretty consistent with it, or 26, or I'm 27 now. Hopefully the shit starts to blow up in the next few years. If you start at 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, there's never an age that you can, not blow up at, but it is definitely a time thing, guys. You have to just stay consistent with it. If you're not consistent with it, you put out one video here or there, never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. And I use the reference for like bodybuilding and like lifting weights and shit like that, guys. If I've been lifting weights for 10 years now, and I look pretty average at best, and I'm consistent for 10 years, eating meat, all this stuff, I got to the point where I got shredded, like 92, 93 kilos, and I have pictures on my Instagram. I'm not gonna pop them up, but I just go check them out, and then I'm like, I just want to get big now, so I was just eating. Like, you just get to a point where the consistency kind of just takes over. Like, I don't even know what my genetics are now. I've probably been training, I'll get to a point in my life where I've been training more than I haven't been. So you don't even know, like, consistency brings a change in reality, guys. Like, people say, my genetic makeup is shit. Like, well, you don't even know what your genetic makeup is because you haven't trained long enough to even get close to that. Like, bro, I love to talk to that guy. I always comment on his channel. He's actually, his channel is hilarious, but he's blown up, guys. Sean Fitzness or whatever. That guy's a legend. That guy is the most underrated dude in Ireland. Like, and he's going to blow up huge, guys. He has like 30, 40,000 subscribers now on YouTube. But, you know, people always comment, oh, you're on roids, because because these are the biggest people in fitness in Ireland, guys. That's why I'm name dropping, you know what I mean? But these are the biggest people in Ireland, or Rob Lipsett, they're all saying, oh, you're on roids. I see them eating, guys. I'm like, oh, this guy just is consistent for the last 10 years, and he's just pushing it every day, killing it every day in the gym. Whether or not they're on roids, it's besides the point. I couldn't really give a shit, guys, to be honest. Like, I don't personally think any of those guys are, but I really couldn't care less if they are or not. The consistency over time, mixed with the massive amount of food that they're intaking, mixed with the massive amount of dedication, mixed with probably good genetics, is what gets them the results, guys. You know, I don't think reading David Goggins' book that you have to be, you know, back when I was 23, you don't have to be that genetically gifted, guys. You know, you don't have to have better talents than people. You actually just have to be consistent and hard working at it. But like I said, hard work doesn't mean that you are going to get the end product. You're going to get 100,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers. That is up to, you know, your creativity a lot of the time on social media. Like, that's your creativity, and also, you know, your ability to fail, guys. You know, going to college now, I look back in college as like the biggest waste of time. I did 4 years of college. If I did 4 years on YouTube consistent, I'd probably be blown up by now, because when I was younger too, guys, I'd probably be blown up. I don't think about that, but guys, that's just the case. That's just a fact. You know what I mean? If I had 6 years behind my belt, forget about it, guys. You know what I mean? Everyone, if you do something consistently for over 5-10 years, forget about it. You're gonna be blow, guys. You know, blow up. And a lot of people just don't get that yet, guys. They just still don't get that consistency over time. You know, it doesn't happen in a month. And even if you're like, man, I can't build muscle in a month, just keep training. Just keep training, having fun with it. You know, a lot of people say be childlike in your ideas and thoughts, but be masculine and disciplined in your reality, you know, as an adult. You know what I mean? Be like that. But you have to be imaginative as like almost like a kid, like thinking, man, I could do that, but I just have to really, you know, find that path, that avenue. You know, it sounds ludicrous right now to people around me, but, you know, I guarantee you guys that if you're disciplined and motivated every single day, it's just going to happen. It can't not happen. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, the next one I want to say is posting 5 to 15 times a day is not how you get money, guys. It's how you get a following on social media. I think TikTok doesn't have an ad revenue split, so you can't get TikTok's out of the picture. I would just advise people just to forget about TikTok. Me personally, I think that platform is I think it's a Chinese war product. I think it's just complete BS. But and that's not to insult the Chinese. I think it's a government thing. They're just like spying on Americans and shit like that. It's just crazy shit that they're doing. But probably YouTube as well. I mean, what do I know? But what I'm trying to say, guys, is they don't pay you guys. You know what I mean? Why are you doing something that doesn't pay you guys? And I know everyone's like, well, you do it for the love of it. I absolutely love this. And I probably would still be doing it if it didn't pay me. But guys, you got to be realistic with the case. Would you still be doing it if you weren't getting paid? 99% of people on YouTube, absolutely not, guys. Probably 100% of people. Like, I don't think one person's going to come on YouTube and say, oh, I'm not doing it for the money. Like, dude, like, what? Like, how do you pay your bills? Like, I get the love for YouTube. If I got 8 million views a day, 10 million views a day, and didn't get paid for it, yeah, that'd be class, because I just build a side business and just make money from that. But I love YouTube. That's like what I've been doing since I was watching the same videos, reaction videos, since I was like, 12, 15 years old. Been listening to music since I was 5 years old, rap music. The 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 videos a day, that won't get you money, guys. On YouTube Shorts, I know a guy that has 100 million views on Shorts, and he made 500 euro. I made a few thousand, like 3 or 4 times that in the last year and a half, and it's all from long form content. YouTube favors long form content, guys. Don't get it twisted. I'm telling you guys right now, if you think that you're going to make it massive from YouTube Shorts, you might get some ad revenue, but guarantee you guys you're going to get a lot more money from the long form content, like 10 times, 20, 30, 40 times the amount of money from long form. To be honest, guys, I just forget about short form content. I'm going to post loads of shorts on YouTube, but I'm not going to be thinking about those at all. I'm just going to be uploading and re-uploading clips of my videos. And do you know how easy that is? Like, to make shorts, it's the easiest thing. I can make 50 shorts in one day. Straight up, guys. I make 25 long form content 10-minute videos in a day. I can make 100 shorts in a day. No cap, guys. If I just all day for 15 hours a day, I could upload 100 shorts, 50 shorts at least, right? But that's not what's going to get you that loyal fan base, that loyal subscriber base that you guys need. I'm telling you, on YouTube, you need to do those long form content videos, and everybody understands that. Podcasts, whatever the case may be, podcasts are amazing, guys. Don't get me started on podcasts. I'll rant on for a day. I love podcasts so much. But yeah, that's another thing, guys. The 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 to 30 videos a day ain't going to do shit. It's going to get you a big subscriber base, but those people aren't going to be loyal. They're not going to watch your videos consistently. It's the views that matter. I recently got 70,000 views recently in the last 48 hours in the last 2 days. It's the most I've ever got in my life. And it was from posting Asian videos. So MUA, Vanda, like these Asian rap artists, are fire rappers, guys. They're just like my favorite rappers. And be honest with yourself, guys. Do you actually truly love the content that you do? And here's the thing, guys. A lot of people are like, yo, why don't you only react to like the big artists? I first started doing that, guys, and I wasn't getting any following. I know some YouTubers in Ireland that just react to Irish content. Really? You're just gonna react to Irish content? You're getting 10 views per video? Like, what is the point in that, guys? I got 60,000 views in like 24 hours on a long form, on a 12-minute video in the last 48 hours. Like, how can you compare, guys? You have to react to smaller artists on the platform if that's what you're doing. That's what I did a lot, and I didn't even want to do that in the first place, guys. My friends told me to do that. I wasn't open-minded to the fact. You have to be very open-minded to the fact that, yo, I can react to different people. If that's your thing, that's what I'm trying to get at, guys. If you want to love your art form, you have to expand and do it online. Like, if you're into vlogging, if you're into food videos, if you're into travel videos, if you're into all this different stuff, be honest with yourself. Can you do that consistently for 5 to 10 years, multiple times a week? If not, guys, forget about it. Don't even bother posting to YouTube. Straight up, like, that's just straight up, guys. If you want to become something relevant on it, do not even bother posting. If you can't do multiple times a week and you absolutely love what you do, when I listen to MUA and these Asian rappers, African rappers, or anyone, American rappers, some Latin American rappers, some European rappers, I freak out. I've been listening to rap music since I was 5 years old. But if you actually don't love car videos, or you don't love whatever, health videos, or if you don't love travel videos, and there's a million different types of videos, then don't do it, guys. Why would you even bother? This is crazy, man. People say to me, oh, bro, you don't love what you do. Bro, if I didn't love what I did, I wouldn't be doing this shit for cents a day. Like, what? Or, well, now it's like, a good few euros a day. But in the beginning, like, how can you stay consistent for years just getting cents and not even having a revenue split, guys? So you have to understand that is the reality of the situation. You have to love what you're doing, guys, or else it's just never going to get big. Facts. So be yourself, guys. If you're political, be political. Fitness and fitness, whatever the case may be. But if you're just doing it just for the money, like I said, it's just never going to happen. It might happen because you kind of turn it into a job. But I truly love sitting down talking to the camera. I love doing motivational videos. I love doing rap videos. I love all that stuff. From when I was even younger, watching YouTubers, I was like, man, this shit's crazy. This is class. But a lot of people start channels and they just don't. You can just see in the videos, you're like, yo, this person doesn't really, they're not about it. They don't actually truly love what they do. So, just bear that in mind. Like I said, guys, be prepared to fail hundreds of times. In college, like I said, it was the biggest waste of time because we learned you have to get an A on every test. Get an A on every test. Get an A plus on every test. Get 100% on every test. With YouTube and social media and business, you have to fail every single day. I fail probably 3 to 4 times a day. But every single video I put up, I look at and I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that again. I got 10 views from that video. Let's run it back. Build a list of people that you do. Build a list of things that you're good at. Vlogging. Say you do a vlog, but it's not good. It doesn't get good views. You take out the key points out of it from the analytics, and then you break it down, and then you do that again, and just build it up over time, guys. It's kind of simple, right? It's not the hardest thing in the world. The biggest one as well, guys, understand your social media platform. I could chat about YouTube all day long. I've been using it since, like I said, like 12 years, like since I got Wi-Fi pretty much, like just every single day for hours and hours a day. But I know nothing about TikTok. I know nothing about really Instagram either. I have 500 subscribers, I have 450 followers on Instagram. I don't know anything about those platforms. I don't know anything about, I don't know, guys, name a platform, Social Blade. I don't know anything about Snapchat, about whatever the case may be, any of those social media. I know 100% loads about YouTube. Probably like 1% still of what I should actually know, but I do know a lot more in YouTube compared to those other platforms. So that's why I do YouTube, guys, straight up. Yeah, it takes a long time, guys. Everyone knows that. It just takes years and years. And like I said, listen to people, guys. Don't be arrogant. When I started reacting to stuff, everyone was like, Chris, you can't react to big rappers because you're not going to get a following, because they already have their big reactors they listen to. Go off and listen to tons of different underground rappers. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. Started reacting those, blew up, got hundreds of, thousands of subscribers, guys. Hundreds of thousands of views. Before I was reacting to Eminem, I get like 2,000 views, which is great for me. That's like, I was like in heaven. But it's still, you need to diversify and be open-minded to different things, guys. You cannot be this shallow-minded, crazy nut job that doesn't listen to other people, guys. Don't be arrogant about it. Listen to everyone. Every single good idea that I've had on this channel has pretty much come from my friends. I don't want to name drop, but they know who they are. My really close friends that I hang out with nearly every week or every second week. I love those guys. They give me massive advice, guys. They give me great advice all the time. Number one thing as well, guys. Well, it's not number one, but this is another point. Diversify your income. I sell t-shirts. I do Patreon. I do YouTube ad revenue. I do, what else? Name it. Fitness plans. That's a big one I'm going into. And then I have a couple more ones in the pipeline, right? I want to sell like supplements and stuff. So I have like 6 or 7 revenue streams. Also I do sponsors. I get sponsorships now as well. I have a big, massive sponsorship coming, guys. Like mind-blowing shit for me. So, you can get a lot of money from this, guys. A lot of money. So make sure to diversify and on your income. Another one, guys, would be just like get uncomfortable. Don't do the same thing every single day that you guys love to do. Like do stuff that's uncomfortable. If you're just doing the same thing every single day, like I make a note to react to K-pop because I don't personally like K-pop that much. Now I freaking love it because I do it every single day. Or I react to it every second day, or every week at least. So, guys, you have to be uncomfortable with what you're doing, and that's how you kind of learn and develop from it. So, okay, this is a funny one actually, guys, because I actually get this comment quite a lot about hate. Like, do you get like a lot of hate, or the comments? You read the comments and stuff like that, guys. I try and read the comments. I'm starting to get a lot more comments now, so it's kind of hard to completely like read every single comment. It's just not possible. Sometimes I get like a couple hundred comments a day, which is kind of cool. I love the support, but it'll get to a point where you're just getting thousands of comments a day, and it'll be impossible to read, impossible to listen to. But in terms of the hate, guys, I said this on my last video, and people always comment, hate never comes from above, guys. And if it comes from above, it's great publicity. If it comes from below, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So, like, why would you listen to people that don't have a channel A, that B, don't know anything about YouTube? They're just on here to troll, guys. Like, if you guys don't know what trolling is, just Google Ali G or Borat, and you'll find out exactly what trolling is. So, yeah. But I will say this, guys. The hate, man, that you get from your friends or family if you're starting a new business or a new kind of thing, that will hurt you, guys. Like, that will be an uncomfortable thing. And to get over that, guys, is just, here's what I have to say for you guys. Stop being little fucking bitches and don't listen to them, guys. How about that? Like, why does everyone nowadays listen to everyone, and their feelings are dictated by how other people make them feel? Goggins taught me this back when I was 22, or whenever I read that book. Guys, no one in my life is going to dictate how I feel no more. Nobody. I dictate how I fucking feel. And if those people want to dictate how I feel, then guess what, guys? I ain't going to talk to those people. I ain't going to listen to those people. I don't give a fuck, guys, about those people. First of all, nothing anyone ever writes on a screen or says in a video about me is ever gonna upset me, guys. Like, it just can't happen, guys. You know what I mean? It's just impossible. It's like water off a duck's back. I'm different like that. I think some people might be a bit more sensitive. Like I said, if you're on TikTok's, social media platforms, that's a tough one, guys. If you're on YouTube, the comments are a little bit more sophisticated than TikTok because the users are a little bit older. And most of the comments are very long and they're intricate, and the people are quite sharp on the platform. If you're on TikTok, it might just be, you're a fat asshole, you're an idiot, you're this, whatever the case may be. So definitely, yeah, that's just me, guys. I just don't give a fuck, man. I literally, it's maybe it's like a unique thing, but I think a lot of people have this kind of attitude. I think a lot of people watching this video will have that kind of attitude, like, yo, like, I just don't care. Like, there's nothing you can say that's gonna upset me, like, straight up. Like, even in person, if some random guy, that I may be an acquaintance with says something, it just doesn't matter. And that's not a great thing, guys. You can't be arrogant either. Like I said, you have to listen to people. But if they're just straight up hating, then, do you know what I mean, guys? Don't be a little bitch and, like, take on, oh, they're making fun of me. Oh, they don't like what I'm doing. Well, who gives a fuck, guys? Why do you guys care so much, man? I don't like it. I keep getting that comment, like, why do you why do you care about this? Because like Ireland's a very small place and people talk. Guys, I couldn't give a fuck, bro. Like, just talk, man. You know what I mean? As long as you're subscribing to my channel and looking at my videos, why would I care, guys? You're giving me money. You know what I mean? People are just crazy. Anyway, this is another good one, guys. Don't worry about what other people are doing on YouTube. Like, I would like watch other reactors when I first started. Now I haven't watched reactors apart from No Life Shack, Stevie Knight, and a few others, like the big guys, in a long time, guys. I don't watch other reactors. I watch a few if I like their videos and I comment, yo, your video is sick or whatever. That's it. Like, I don't watch other people's stuff or pay attention to what they're doing or what videos they're creating. I do in terms of hopping on trends. I would look at what other people do and see, is it a pop-in video or not? Is it this? Is it that? You know, and then at the end of the day, guys, I just do if I like it or not. So straight up. So focus on making videos really good, improving quality and better production. That's kind of just generic, guys. Just focus on improving the quality every single day. Make sure it's not like just a whack video. Like, you know, if you guys want to have like really good editing and stuff like that, I advise do those videos. If you guys just want to sit in front of the camera and talk for an hour, like I'm gonna do, just do that, guys. You know what I mean? Don't be upset that it only gets 10 views. You'll get better over time. So if you want to make a shit ton of money, guys, I advise, like I said, don't do shorts just on YouTube. You have to do long form content. There's no other way. You know, you can get a big following from it, but you're not going to make any money, guys. And at the end of the day, everyone can say what they want on this platform, but they're about making money, guys. They wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't for making money. And a lot of the times, guys, they do shorts because it's easy. And it's like bodybuilding. It's like all these different things, health. You just want a pill. Oh, we just make a pill to make me skinny. You just want to go by the easy way, guys. How about this, guys? Sit down for 6 hours a day, make long form content on YouTube and upload it, guys. No matter what the case may be. Do a vlogging of your life. Do travel videos showing around your city. Whatever the case may be. Do that. And I trust you guys, you'll be a lot happier for it. Love you guys all, man. Leave in the comments down below other questions on how you can blow up a YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.